Hello guys, yes, I'm back. It's Yano FX here. So I know it's been long, but I'm back. I'm going to try my best to stay consistent and give you more intel on forex. So I want to show you guys how I traded my CPI, and I want to show you my simple CPI trading strategy, only using the trend lines and support levels. It's very simple. You have to know the trend lines, how you draw your trend lines, very accurate, and you have to know how you draw your levels very accurately, and you have to also know how to read the candlestick patterns to allow you know the price action at different levels and the trend lines before you enter the market. So let's dive into the market. Okay, let's see. Yeah, nice, it's recording. So I was screen recording. So when we look at the 4 hour, at this point you can see that the market is moving on a good uptrend, when you see the most recent, a very good uptrend. So it has broken this previous high. Hopefully it will come down and go up. So that's how I start my trading. So there is this good trend line from my major time frame, which is the 4 hour. I want it to touch the wicks from this week to the next one, which is this one. Yeah, nice. So this is a very good trend line. Then I move to the 1 hour, confirm with my trend line if it's okay. Nice one. So by the way, I took this trade from this point. Where is that? Okay, I see ya. Guys, remember to subscribe please before we continue, as I look for this, what I'm looking for. So remember to subscribe so that we can grow together. I'll be giving you more info on the forex, and if you want to get my free signals, very free, I don't charge for signals because I also make money from them. So you can join my Telegram channel. I'll ensure to have the link down there, and follow me on Instagram at XAUUSD. So at this point, I also took this trade from this level. There was a lot of resistance on this zone, and the liquidity had been taken. So I was waiting for the reaction from this point. Since it had broken this zone, it had broken this consolidation, I wanted it to come back, and I missed this one. So because it broke this consolidation, it had to we call it break and retest. Yeah, the moment it breaks, it must retest before it goes in that particular direction that it had broken before. So I missed this trade because I was not sure. This was during the NFP. I was like, maybe it's going to come down to this trend line before it finally reverses. But I was wrong. It's normal on the forex market, and I missed that one. It's okay, we move because we will always get another entry. Yeah, so that was on Tuesday, on Wednesday, last week. Yeah, so we are here again. Let's see how we took the CPI, how we traded the CPI. So for the news, I always love to come to the 15 minutes time frame. You know why? Because the news always happens like you have to concentrate a lot on what the smaller time frame is telling you, the price action in the smaller time frame, because it will happen so quickly. It always happens under 2 minutes, I guess. Yeah, so you have to be right on those 2 minutes. So there was this very good trend line from the 15 minutes. So if we do it from here, we move to here. So there was this very good trend line from the 15 minutes. If you remove this one so that I don't confuse you, so there was this very good trend line from the 15 minutes. So when I saw this and there was a lot of consolidation at this point, I knew that the market was going to buy, because the market was let's say bullish. Yeah, entirely bullish. Not entirely bullish here, but most recently it was very bullish. From the 4-hour, the 1 hour, when you look at the market, it was very bullish. So I wanted to see what will happen on this trend line. So the moment it did touch it at this point, I knew that it was time to go up. So I went into the market at the 5 minutes. So I went into the market, I took a long from this point. Then my TP was kind of down at this point. Then my target was this point, this previous high. Let me say 4-hour. So my target was this point, 5 minutes. So my target was this point, because I knew that once it did spike up, it will just continue going up, because the market was just bullish bias, let me say that term. So, and if it went down, I had my risk management and my stop loss was there, so my account could not be blown. I always trust my risk management. So this is what happened. Let's play and see. So that is how it went down. That is how the CPI went down. I can't I can't say that I was not scared. I was very nervous at this point. Immediately when it came down, I thought that I'm out. But my stop loss was there, so I was confident that if it hit my stop loss, then it's okay. We'll wait for the next setup. But it spiked up, and one moment I had scored that 1 to 6R trade, and I was very happy. I knew that we had a consolidation at this point. So we had a consolidation at this point. When you look at this point, it was a consolidation. So I knew the moment it broke up, the market had to come back and retest this zone before it goes back again. It goes back up. So what happened was this. So I took a trade from this point. The moment I saw this, the moment I saw this bearish candle, the second one, I was sure that the market was coming back down. Then I took that trade. I took a short position from this point. Then my stop loss was at this point. So I was waiting for my short. I was targeting like that point 4R. But I was taken out. But still, I was so confident that this market must just come down. So I was taken out at this first trade. Then I waited for the next one. So I took the next one at this point. My stop loss was at that point. So I was waiting for the New York overlap and see what it will do. So I took that trade. I was taken out, I think, like 2 times before I got the right trade. So let's see how it went. Nice one. So again, I was taken out at this trade. I was taken out like twice before I actually got the right time to go in. I was still confident that it was coming down. So at this point, I think that this is where I got the right one. Yeah, from this point, then there was my stop loss. Then I was targeting like this point. So I did hold it over the night. So the moment it came down to this point, I add my break even here. I moved my stop loss into my entry point. So let's see how it went down. It did not hit my TP. I remember I went out before it did hit my TP, but PPI was very good. It took me towards the right direction, but it did not hit my TP. So I have a very good broker. It did not take me out at this point. At this point, the spreads are so good with my broker, so it did not take me out. Let's see. So I did hold it over the night. So it was doing this while I was sleeping because I was so confident I'm risk free. I was not going to lose anything, and CPI had made me something. So I waited for it all that long. By the all this time I was sleeping. That's how fun trading is. All this while I was just sleeping, very sure with my trade, just peeping on it on my MetaTrader. I added more positions at this point. Short position, I added another one at this point. Yes, I added another one at that point. So that's how I always do it. I add more positions when I'm confident. So it was going down well. It was going to hit my TP, but I was scared for the PPI. Yeah, it was going to hit my TP at this point, because I remember after going out, I went out at this point. At this point, when the market came to this point here, I went out because I was not sure where the PPI was going to take the market. Maybe it was going to go up or something, but I waited for the PPI to play out. After the PPI had played out, I took another trade from this zone because I knew that the market was just coming to retest was just coming to retest something at this zone. So I knew it was just coming to retest it before we go up. So I was so confident that we were going up. And also, I always love to think outside the box. When you see this trend line from up downwards, you can see the market was trying to go up, but the bears were very strong, but the bulls were trying to take the market uptrend, but it did not go uptrend. So I knew there was a lot of people trying to sell the market, trying to sell the market. So there was a lot of liquidity at this trend line. So I knew at some point this trend line must be broken. At some point that trend line had to be broken, and I knew that if I get an entry for a buying position, I'm going to win big. So I came at this point. I took this entry at the 3 minutes. So at this zone, these 3 minutes. So after seeing this candlestick pattern, it came down, then it went up. I took my first entry. My first long position was at this point. Yes. Then the 5 minutes. So I was targeting this zone, this previous high that was made by the CPI. So I was targeting this zone. Then when the market was at this zone, this point here, all I did was just adding more positions. So when I always see these weeks, these long weeks here towards the downwards, but the bulls take it up, I always know that the bulls are in control. So I added another position, another long position at this point. I was so confident that the market was going to break that trend line. So I took another position there. Then again, at this point, at this zone here, I also added another position, another long position at this zone here. My stop loss was so long at that point. At some point, I thought that maybe I had made a mistake by adding this position, but the market told me that no, today you are my guy. So I took these three, I think they were 4 positions here. At this point, at this second point, I added 2 positions here. So I had 4 positions running. So let's see how it played out. It did not hit my TP. I went out yeah, I went out before it hit my TP because I saw the market reversing. So immediately I saw that the market was reversing on me, I went out. So I went out at this point. Oh, by the way, I was moving my TPs. When the market was moving, I was moving my TPs. So my TP was at this point, all my TPs, and I was taken out at that point. So my trades were this point, this point, this point. So as you can see, I had a very good 4.6R. Then I had another one, 2.7R, that was around like 7R, then 2R. So I had won a total of a 1 to 9 risk to reward ratio, and that was the trade after the PPI. That was the trade I took. So it was, the market was very good on good this week. So let's see what next week will do. So remember guys to subscribe, join my free Telegram channel. I will be sending free signals there. We win together. Yeah, and also I have a free course if you want me to show you my free, oh, not free, sorry, my very simple trading strategy. As you have seen how we've got that trade, you can always contact me, send me an email, text me on Telegram, text me on WhatsApp. I'll share every information at the description. So thank you for that, and remember to subscribe, share this video. Let's make money together, guys. It's very hard, but once you just know, once it clicks in, you'll be making a lot of money. So thank you guys, and thank you for that. Let's wait for our next video. Thank you.